Reckless and heaven sent. It's a shame.
Hey everybody, Tom Barnett, Stories from the 78, and the story, February 28th, is going to be at City Winery here in Chicago. That's because Clare Bowen and Brandon Robert Young, together, Bowen Young, playing for the first time in Chicago as that headliner for this venue, at least. And I welcome you guys to the Stories from the 78. How are you?
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Oh, we're great.
We're great. We're so excited to come to Chicago.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful city.
Yeah. It's one of our favorite places to come.
We'll do our best to roll out the red carpet in terms of weather for you guys. It's the 28th, so you know it could be sketchy. It could be 60 degrees for all I know, but either way, it'll be nice and warm inside City Winery. And I just wanted to get a background for some of the folks who might not know the country world as much as others. Claire, you were on a huge show, right? Like Nashville's massive show. It's all about the country music scene and what it's like to live there. And then Brandon, John Hyatt. I mean, that guy's like a living legend. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was a really cool 9 years I spent with John on the road, and
education you can't pay for.
Yeah, just he was great to me, and I learned so much from him, and it was just it was cool. We played Chicago many times.
I bet.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
The City Winery is always like coming home. We love that venue. We've played it before. Gosh, a few years back now, releasing my solo record. But to come back as Bowen Young, the way it was always meant to be, together is like, it just feels so good. We're so excited.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned earlier, before we got started officially on this call, that you know, the pandemic kind of put things in perspective for you, and you had a bit of a scare. I mean, you had somebody come in, break into your house. I mean, tell that story and like what that did for you in terms of like, let's do this now. Let's be what we've always wanted to be, not wait, because obviously life is short and you want to get the most out of it.
Yeah, I think we're waiting on other people's approval to be able to be a duo for the longest time. And everything happened. I mean, everyone had something during the pandemic that was life-changing, whether it was the pandemic itself or some sort of offshoot ripple that happened from it. And we actually had someone break into our house and try to beat down our bedroom door. Wasn't there to steal anything, just wanted to hurt us. And a little before that, I guess we'd had the thought, we need to do what we've always dreamed, and we have to do it now.
Yeah.
And being a band was the top of that list. And you know, it's been a interesting recovery process from something like that happening, the break-in thing, but we're still here, and now we get to come and play music and write songs about.
Well, and making the record, just the process of writing and recording the record has been healing as well, and cathartic after the break-in. So, you know, there's a song on the debut record called Dangerous Love, and we wrote that 2 days after the break-in, and it was a song that we had no idea we even had the capacity to write, because we were so, you know, quite frankly, just shell-shocked. But
how could you not, right?
Yeah. So we got together with our producer Sean McConnell, and basically we were just sitting down with him because we didn't want to miss out on, you know, a creative opportunity to be with somebody who's dear to us, and we didn't want that robbed from us, you know, based upon what had happened 2 days prior. So we went in and just sat and drank coffee with him for 2 or 3 hours and talked, and you know, this idea of a song, Dangerous Love, kind of popped up, and we decided, let's run with it. And took us about 45 minutes to write. And,
it was wild.
And it's one of our favorite songs on the record. And it was one of those things where, you know, you never know you even have the capacity to do it until it's right in front of you. And then, you know, here it is.
Yeah, I imagine that sounds like my worst nightmare, having somebody break into your house and then like bang on your actual bedroom door. I mean, I've actually thought about that in my life, you know, when you hear things outside, but to actually have it happen. I mean, that's awful. I'm so happy that you guys are here to talk about it, but to be able to turn it into art, you know, I mean, I think that's really shows the true healing power of music.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a lot of people have said, many of our friends have said that is our worst nightmare. And it was like a nightmare. I couldn't believe it was happening. And we were so lucky that this person who was doing everything he could to get through the bedroom door that we barricaded, that the police arrived just in time. Like the door was splitting. He was beating against it so hard. And Dangerous Love, I mean, we sing it every night on stage. We'll be singing in Chicago. It's an awful thing that happened, but it's become a vehicle for us to say to people, like, if there's anyone out there who needs to get something off their chest, or has, is carrying something that's happened to them or that they've dealt with that is too heavy for one person to deal with, to go and talk to somebody and get help, because there is great strength, not weakness. There's so much strength in going and speaking to somebody professional about the traumas that we've all been through. Everybody's got stuff.
Yeah.
So it's become a place to say to people, if you think you might need to talk to somebody, please go do it. It's the best thing you could gift yourself and the people you love.
So I imagine every night is a little bit of a cathartic experience, just getting up on stage, singing that songs and other songs too that make you happy. But to be together, I guess, is like the real story here. You guys get to do this together officially. You did it a little bit here and there before, but to do it on tour, it's got to be a lot of fun, especially given the work schedules that you had prior to this event in your life.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dream come true. I've said it to collaborators and friends. The fact that we get to make music together and travel the world together and play shows every night is literally a dream come true. And, I was a road guy touring for many, many years. And, when you find the love of your life, the last thing you want to do is leave them at home and go, go away for 3 months. And so, the fact that, if Claire's shooting a television show or a movie, I can go with her and be in whatever city she's shooting in. And when we're on tour together. And man, it's just the coolest thing. It really is the coolest thing. And so we don't take it for granted.
Can't wait to see you guys here February 28th, the City Winery here in Chicago. Great venue to see a show right in the middle of one of the best neighborhoods in the city. So you guys will have a great time, a great show. Looking forward to it as well. Just because, hey, live music on any given night is fun to do, especially in the wintertime. So this will be a welcome sight, and it'll be an honor to see you guys up on stage. We're looking forward to it.
Man,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And if people want tickets or anything like that, they can go to City Winery site. But do you have anything that you guys want people to know about you as far as social media or websites?
It's BOWEN YOUNG Official is across the board, all social media platforms, and you can find links to tickets there as well, and keep up with news, things that are happening. We have some really exciting stuff coming. So if you follow us on Instagram, especially, and Facebook, it's BOWEN YOUNG Official. We got some stuff in the pipeline we're really excited about.
Exciting news coming.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to it. Have a great 2023. Best of luck on the road, and we'll see you here in Chicago on the 20th of February.
Great. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Nice talking to you guys.